It was 2010 and we were slowly moving down the Queensland coast. We had reached Townsville and after a quick look around, decided to head out to look at a town that had been on my bucket list for as long as I can remember. The plan was to then come back to Townsville. And so, we split for Charters Towers. This is the inlet of Balgal Beach, near Rolling Stone in Queensland. Fisherman's Landing shop and just over the road there's a caravan park or a rest area, camping area. Remember when Rockingham and Mantra used to look like this? And this close to the water. That was before the developers and the population spread. Someone swimming and in the ocean. The Townsville. And this is the Strand. And we've just taken up an entire parking space. Barge is coming in. Sorry?
Oh, you kind of made that a place down there where people...
An esplanade.
See, there's the hill.
Oh, yeah.
And don't think we're going to climb it. I ain't walking up there.
Oh, there's a car park all the way up top, isn't there? I think so. We're on the Strand in Townsville. That is a big barge, whatever it is.
Huge.
Ripper tree, isn't it? All been cleaned up for us, it has. Hotel Seaview.
Around this tree.
Yeah.
No, you saw the tree.
Time exchange. Colour of those trees there on the rock up there. What's this old building here in the corner? Oh, look at them. Lots of old buildings on corners. He describes me Great Barrier Reef Aquarium, Cultural Centre. New Zealand. Above the stuff in Perth. The shed. Lovely, right? Yeah, so what you mean about that rock behind the place.
Some nice buildings here. Some beautiful buildings.
Bert Tucker reads, not Bert Tucker, reads all the other way. This is South Bank in Townsville. Yep. And that was Bridges South Bank back there. Yeah, we'll get over the river. We can turn right, I think. Or did we turn left?
Yeah, we came down this way. Then we went past that sign.
Did we?
Yeah,
So we're going that way.
Yeah, when we were going that way, we can go back out that way. I'm sure we came past there because I saw that maritime museum. Well, I saw a maritime museum, so
Yeah.
maybe it was Ross Creek. We came over Ross Creek. Yeah.
That's another good bridge, or is this the one? No, it's the one that goes doom, ga-doom, ga-doom.
So you just go up and down. Where you go? Left.
I'm going left.
Lefty. Chucking a lefty.
Yep. Don't know why. We've decided that rather than stay in Townsville tonight, we go out to Charters Towers and come back and do the Townsville thing when we get back again. At the moment, we're just trying to find a break in the traffic. Some wonderful old buildings here. So we'll come back and we'll spend some time looking at them when we get back. Also some lovely parklands. And we're just driven on a bit of the V8 track, it seems. Charters Towers, 128 kilometres from here. Just went to change a gas bottle when I filled up. Fuel was cheaping up, and a gas bottle, $43. And we could have got it done a little bit earlier for 32, but I was too lazy to go and grab it off the tower. That's the way it goes, I guess. We're about 25k out of Charters Towers. Caravan rest stop here. Come in, there's this bridge. This is Charters Towers. The first thing we noticed on driving into Charters Towers was the number of gorgeous old buildings. In fact, Charters Towers has over 60 buildings of historical significance. It seems that Charters Towers was born as the result of a fierce thunderstorm. Hugh Mosman, George Clark, John Fraser and their horse boy Jupiter had been prospecting to the south of what is now Charters Towers in 1871 when the horses scattered during the storm. It was while searching for the horses the next morning that the first tower's gold was discovered. The party registered their find as Charters Towers. Charters for WSEM Charters, the Gold Commissioner, and Towers because of the conical-shaped hills in the vicinity of the discovery. By the end of 1872, some 3,000 miners inhabited the new field. Literally hundreds of shafts were sunk during the lifetime of the field, and the ore raised was processed through many large treatment batteries. The goldfield did not reach its peak of gold production until 1899. During the period 1872 to 1899, the place changed from a rough settlement with bark and calico buildings to a thriving city of some 25,000 inhabitants. The city by that time had properly formed streets, some wonderful houses and many grand public buildings lining the two main streets. Water was pumped to the town from a weir in the Burdekin River about 9 miles to the north. Underground electricity was also supplied to parts of the main town area. The decline of mining following World War I also saw a decline in the population. For the Aboriginal community, the land has a spiritual meaning. Traditional owners, the Gudjal people, lived across the region for tens of thousands of years. Whilst Gudjal people have always lived in the region, many other Aboriginal people have lived in the area and travelled widely within the region concerned with not only the physical land, but also its spirits throughout history.
Sadly, some of these beautiful old buildings are being used for some weird things, but well, I say weird.
Different to what we stopped off with.
Yeah, did they deserve that fate? Subway, they call it that. The post office over here.
There's information right in front of us.
Oh, in the park, of course.
No.
City Hall. Alright, stock exchange arcade on the left. I think this used to be an actual stock exchange. They were all stock exchanges outside.
This is inside City Hall in Charters Towers.
An exhibition of photographs inside the City Hall in World War II. The clarity of what Australia is.
Now these things sound like real motorbikes. This is an AJS and the other one is a Norton. And they're travelling from Toowoomba to Toowoomba and they're going via Perth. Going around the top way via Broome. A little bit of a problem with the Norton at the moment. But this is in the main street of Charters Towers. This is taken from the top of Towers Hill. Looking down over the town. There are a couple of great lookouts which offer excellent views over the town and the surrounding area. The best is undoubtedly Towers Hill Lookout. It has interpretive displays and an amphitheatre where a film about the history of Charters Towers screens in the evening. Another local lookout is the Rotary Lookout at Bucklands Hill, the main business centre. Charters Towers saw huge concentrations of troops from both Australia and its allies during World War II. Soon after Japan ended the war in 1941 by bombing Pearl Harbor, North Queensland became the effective last line of defence in protecting Australia from invasion. As US and Australian forces battled the Japanese in the Pacific, Charters Towers became one of the largest staging posts with troops in the region. The US Army's 5th Air Force stationed several squadrons near the town.
This is the remains of the chimney. It was here for the mine, the Pyrites chimney. It was blown up in 1942 because it was a danger to the aircraft, the military aircraft that were patrolling the area. This is the Burdekin Weir. Unless I'm very much mistaken, all these signs on the fence say no entry.
Burdekin Weir Park is located approximately 17 kilometres from Charters Towers. It's the source of the city's water supply, which is pumped from the weir to the iconic reservoir on Towers Hill. There is a large picnic area with barbecue facilities, wood-fired, children's play facilities and public toilets. The park is open 24 hours, however no camping is allowed. There is no disabled facilities available and dogs on a leash are allowed in some areas.
Ever since we were in the Caravan National Park, I've been following the story of the Caniff brothers. They murdered a couple of people up there, a policeman and a park ranger, and they were basically the last of Australia's bush rangers. Well, this is where James Caniff lies, Charters Towers Cemetery. The Charters Towers Cemetery is a large cemetery. And has a section devoted to the town's war dead. This is one of the other approaches into Charters Towers. This is coming back in from the cemetery.
If you enjoyed this video, there are over 400 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when our next video is available. If you like this video, hit the like button and maybe even leave a comment. If you weren't too impressed, then the dislike button tells us absolutely nothing. So tell us why, so that we can do something about it. Thanks for watching.